Hey friends, it's me Stace. For today's video, we are using the Cricut Joy machine to cut out some vinyl to apply to this piece of scrap wood I had. I already measured this. This is 16 by 5. So we're going to go inside Cricut Design Space, create a template the same size as our wood, pick out a design or a phrase we like, cut it out with our Joy, with our vinyl, and apply it to our wood. I first want to share with you the vinyl I'm using. I got this off Amazon. I will have it linked below. This is self-adhesive vinyl for the Cricut Joy. It does come in this nice plastic case. And there are 30 sheets of vinyl in here as well as 5 sheets of transfer tape. And this is smart vinyl, so you don't need a mat to use this. And these all measure about 5.5 by 12. Let's go to the computer and we'll get started. We're at the computer inside Cricut Design Space. I'm going to go to my upper right hand corner and click on New Project. Left hand side toolbar, click on Shapes and a square. I'm going to change the color of that to be white so I can see it better. Now I'm going to resize this square to be the same size as my wood. So I have my square selected, the top toolbar where the size is. We're going to unlock the lock and put in the width and make that be 16, and the height is going to be 5. Then click on Enter. So now we have our shape here. Left hand side toolbar, I'm going to click on Phrases. In that search box at the very top, I'm going to type in the word Makers, and then click on Enter. The phrase I want to use is this one right here. Maker is going to make. So I'm going to go and click on that one and choose Add to Canvas. Now I'll just resize it by using the handlebars on the corner and just dragging them to fit inside of my piece here. Now if I remove my template, we no longer need that. I have my Joy selected. Go to the upper right and choose Make It. We're going to choose Without a Mat and choose Confirm. I can see this piece is 16 inches. My vinyl is only 12, so I need to go back and choose Cancel. I'm going to go back and choose Undo, so I have my box back. And what I want to do on this piece is change the colors. So I'm going to right click on it first and choose Ungroup. That separates the red from the black. On this one, I'm going to right click and choose Duplicate. So what I want to do is hide the word Makers on one of them and hide the word Make on one of them. So I click on this piece. You can do this a few different ways. You can select it here, go to the bottom and choose Contour, and you can just individually close the letters out. I like slicing. I think it's a little bit faster. So I'm going to bring all this up out of my way. Go to my left-hand side toolbar. I'm going to click on Shapes and a square. My square selected. The top toolbar again, you want to unlock the lock, then drag your square over and cover the entire word of Makers. Just like that. Now you want to take your mouse and highlight everything, so you have all 3 pieces selected. Right click on that and then choose Slice. So now we can take the word Make and then delete these pieces here. Now on this one I'm going to hide the word Make and keep the word Makers. So the same idea, left hand side toolbar, click on Shapes and a square. At the very top you want to unlock it, then bring it over here and stretch it over to cover the entire word of Make. Then take your mouse, hover over all 3 pieces, right click on that and choose Slice again. So now we have that word here. So I'm going to go back and delete these pieces. I'm going to bring this back up on our piece here. Let's bring this down so I can see it. I'm going to bring that over here. That's going to be here, and that's going to be here. So even though I ungrouped them, they're still going to be 16 inches. I did not change anything. So if I remove my square here, again, my template, go back and choose Make It, then choose again Without a Mat. You can see it did not make a difference. I'm still at 15 inches. So I'm going to go back and choose Cancel again. So to fix that, what I want to do is just change one of the colors to be a different color. So I'll click on this one and I'll make it be a blue color or a purple color. All right, let's go back and choose Make It again. So now you'll see now I have 3 mats versus the 2. So again, I choose without a mat, choose Confirm. So my first mat is going to, I'll use the same color vinyl for the word Makers as well as the word Make. So what I want to do here is center that in my screen. So now we have this one. I'm going to center that in my screen as well. And then mat 3 is going to be this piece, and I will center that in my screen. That's going to choose Continue. And give it a second to connect to my Joy. All right, we are going to choose the Smart Vinyl Permanent. I'm going to change my pressure and make that be more. And on my machine, I'm going to go ahead and unload. I'm going to load the vinyl up on the mat, take you over there so you can see that, then load it in our Joy and cut it, and then adhere it to our wood. So I'll see you over at the table. All right, we are back. We're going to go ahead and cut out our phrase Maker's Gonna Make. So I'm going to look through this vinyl And I did see 2 colors of pink, so I'm going to grab those. So I have these 2 here. Then I have some black as well. So the maker's make will be done in pink, and the word gonna is going to be done in black. I'm just going to set that aside. I'm going to load the pink into our Cricut Joy. So make sure you're under those pieces. I'm just going to first take it in and measure it. Alright, I'm going to go to my machine inside Design Space. And I chose to go. So it's preparing inside Design Space. It is now finalizing, and it should start cutting soon. So I'll cut one with you. As you can see, I'll weed this one out, then I'll go off camera and I will cut the rest of the words out. Then we'll apply it to our piece of wood. And I did choose more pressure inside Design Space because this does have a rather thick backing on it. Okay, looks like that one is done cutting. I'm going to go to my machine and choose Unload. Alright, we're going to do the second one. I think I'll do both of them with you. So load that one in there. And again, I'm choosing Smart Vinyl. More pressure. And I chose Go. Alright, this one's going to cut. So it's a super quick little cut. So I was going to pause it, but I'll just let it go through. You can, of course, fast forward the video if you want to. I can see where this cut. I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and just cut off the extra there so I'm not wasting all this vinyl. So this is the one we want right here. Put this one back in my little case. I'm also going to bring out the transfer tape as well. I love how this is in a nice hard case. It's also in, it's plastic, and it's also flat, so you don't have to worry about it curling up on you. All right, this one is done. I'm going to go to my Design Space, choose Unload. And for the last one, we're going to do the black. Load that in there. All right, and I hit Go. Again, I'm going to cut this one. Okay, put this back in my envelope here. Okay, this one's just about done. All right, I'm going to hit Unload. All right, we can close up our Joy. We're done with that for right now. All right, now again, I'm going to cut this so I can see where it is. All right, I'll put that back in my container later. And now to weed them, I'm going to use this little dental pick. And I'm going to first find, I'm just going to grab it at the end right here and pull this off and see how it did. You want to go slow. You don't want to tear your vinyl. But it's cutting beautifully. It did a really nice job on the cut. Okay, set that aside. Let's take out our inner piece here of the letter A. as well as the letter R. All right, so we have that one done. Let's do this one. Again, if you want to, you can fast forward with everything, but I do like showing you the whole process. All right, let me grab that again. Now I'm very impressed. It did a really good job cutting the vinyl out. All right, let's go ahead and remove the inside of our letter A. All right, so we have that. Now I'm going to do the same for this one here. Actually, I can go ahead and cut this a little bit smaller. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, again, nice job. All right, we're going to go once again, take out the inside pieces of those letters. All right, now we're going to apply it to the transfer tape. So I'm going to take my transfer tape, I'm going to go ahead and cut this for the word gonna. We can use this one for the word makers, and I'll just cut this one in half. Actually, I'll just reuse it. Nope, I was going to reuse it. I'm not going to though. I'll reuse it, but I want to have each sheet on a different piece. All right, so we have this one. I'm just going to take the backing off of this. It does have a grid on it. Apply that to the word gonna. Take our scraper and just push that down really well. I'm going to check it, lift it up. Pull this back to see if it's sticking, and it's not going to stick yet. All right, so go on this side. Let's see. It's not grabbing it yet. There we go. It's starting to grab it. All right, so you need to rub it really well. All right, so we have that one done. That should be good to go. I'm going to save this, and I'll put that transfer tape right back on there. And let's take this one. I typically use a high tack transfer tape. This one is not, it's very thin, and it's not, I mean, it's sticky, but it's not sticky how I like it. All right. Again, we're going to give this a really good rub, and I do have a wrinkle in it right there. That's fine. Just give it a good rub. Set that aside, and lastly we'll do our word make. Yeah, I like my transfer tape to be like extremely tacky. All right, gonna put this one there, and again grab our scraper and rub that really well. You want to make sure that transfer tape is going to pick up that vinyl for us. All right, let's go ahead and try it. Bring our wood in here. All right, so that's going to go here. What I'm going to do is do the word make first. All right, that's going to take this off. You can see it's coming off now. If you find it pulling or staying on the backing, just go ahead and push it down with your fingers. So what I'm going to do is put this on the very edge, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. Okay. I'm going to take my scraper again, and again, you really want to put good pressure on here. This is a painted wood. All right, let's take it off. When you're taking your tape off, you want to leave your tape flat. Don't pick it up straight, otherwise you'll put stress on the vinyl and create bubbles. So I find just by leaving it level or flush, just by pulling it away. Again, go slow. And then you can take this transfer tape, go ahead and put it right back on that paper, because we can use this over and over again. So go go ahead and put that back in your envelope so we can save that. All right, now we have this one. I'm just going to take this one off the backing. And you can see this one's still kind of sticking, so I'm going to go back and just rub it a little bit more with a good amount of pressure. All right, let's try it. Again, if you find it sticking, you can see it sticking, just go ahead and push it down. That way it kind of helps grab it. This backing is like really, really thick. Okay, it's coming. Just got to kind of push each letter down on that tape to help it stick. Okay, and our last piece right there is off. All right, we're going to bring this back over, and we're going to hopefully be, I think I'm a little bit crooked there. All right, so I'm going to put this one right here. Then you're going to take your scraper. Okay, and then peel this off. Again, you want to have it be flat. See how my little L, that little tape came back up? Just go ahead and rub it again. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, much better that time. So just have to give it a good rub. Okay, and again, we'll go ahead and put this back on this sheet here. Okay, save that, put that back in our box. Now we have this one here. So I think this one might be already good to go. Yeah. Okay, that's going to take it off the backing. Again, you want to go slow, just in case the letter decides to stick. Like that one right there. My last letter is going to stick on me. Go. Our last letter. I'm going to actually take it from this side. Okay, just go ahead and push it down. Help it stick to the transfer tape. Okay. I think the rest should be good. Okay. And we're going to take this and put it this way. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. If I had my way, I'd purposely go crooked, but I'm trying to go straight. Okay, so we have that there. Go ahead and give that a good rub as well. And that quickly, we made a really cute, customized wood sign. All right, take this off nice and slow. And find our backing piece, which is right here. And put this back onto there, back in our box. So what do you think? Super cute. I probably should have did a different color for the word gonna, but I think on off my first Cricut project with the Cricut Joy with the vinyl, I think I did a pretty good job. All right, so there you have, my friends. I will have a link below to this vinyl if you're interested in this. It's the off brand, it's not a Cricut brand. I forget how much it was, but again, you're getting 30 sheets. You're getting 5 sheets of the transfer tape as well. And just again, save your scraps. I love that it's in a nice plastic envelope, so you can easily just store everything together, and it's nice and flat. You don't need to worry about unrolling it. There you have it, my friends. A really simple vinyl design project using the Cricut Joy. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.